Chris.
Well, hello, world. We are live. We are with good people. I have Mike Soror, and I have Kim Arnott, and I have Clovis with me. And we're just going to talk about some serious things tonight that may blow your mind. So let's just do that. Thank you. Uh-oh. We're getting some
Uh-oh,
back
what?
feed. We're getting some back feed, but that's okay. I don't know who it's feeding through.
We'll just have to make sure that whoever's going to talk, whoever's not talking, stay muted because bigger panels, you get more feedback.
Yeah, there's some feedback, so I don't know who it's through. But here's the deal, guys. I'm I'm getting exactly that.
Go for it, brother. Let her rip.
All right. I don't know who's getting feedback through, but here's the deal, man. We are all our friends, and we all care about each other, and we all care about our future, and we are definitely in trouble if we don't do that. So we have to think about that. Hold on. I have to check this real quick. Sorry, guys. If there's some feedback I can't deal with here.
Tom, make sure you mute your chat room.
Yep. Working on it.
I've got my chat room muted also. Are you still hearing it, Tom?
Yeah, I'm still hearing it. Hold on. Trying to hearing anything. Hold on. Hello? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
You were supposed to act like you couldn't hear him, man. What the?
Oh, you're supposed to act like you didn't hear me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I apologize. I didn't.
Now we're good. Now we're good. I closed that out. There's something running in the background.
Man, leave it up to me, you know.
Way to go, Mike.
Great. Fired. I'm firing myself right after this broadcast.
You're fired.
The great thing is that we're all here. That's what's awesome, man.
Yes.
Is that we're all here. We're on the same panel, and we care about each other, and that is what is so great.
Absolutely.
It's awesome.
Absolutely. And we have to do it more often. I mean, as long as we keep doing this and keep up, I mean, nothing. We're unstoppable right now. I'm feeling pumped.
Yeah, well, that's the truth. The fact is that you look at like Chris Thorns and stuff like that, and how we can see that we can come together, but yet we're like not coming really together. We are, but we're not. You know,
Right.
and so he's trying hard to show the division between blacks and whites and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's really coming out, and that's what's going to be true for all of us. We're going to have to awaken to the truth.
Yep.
And
Absolutely.
that's going to happen. I believe it will happen, but we've been so divided for so long that it's so hard for people to break through the reality that no, we're not all like different. We all believe the same. We're all the same. And so
I find it really hard to believe that people can't realize that we all wake up under the same sun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? we're not different. We're always looking for ways to divide ourselves, and I don't understand it, whether it's beliefs or religion or whatever it is. We wake up under the same sun every day.
Well, and we make the same mistakes.
Right. We're human
I
beings.
mean, where's the difference?
Uh,
Why?
mm-hmm.
Well, there is no difference because we are all the same. We just need to realize that we are being manipulated by other forces, and we need to come together as far as that's goes. And I see it.
And when we talk
We need-
about differences, like people say, well, you got to understand this side, you got to understand that side. Understanding is not the problem. The problem is that we're so forceful and passionate about how we feel. We have to learn how to communicate it. You know, we don't have to be forcing it down each other's throats, you know?
Acceptance. I think acceptance is a real good word.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, I don't like a lot of different ideologies and things like that, but you know what? I accept that people for who they are. You know what I mean? That's one thing that I will always say that I do, regardless if I agree with them, regardless if I like them. The good news is if I don't like you, I don't hate you, meaning when you start hating, that's saying that you don't care if a person's alive or dead. And I don't have that much darkness in my heart.
Thank you.
I just don't. And but accepting, I mean, hey, if you don't like me because, I don't know, I'm an ass, then accept me for being an ass. You don't have to like me, but just accept it.
Yep.
Because I'm not going to change. I don't expect anybody else to change.
Right.
The only thing that I'd really like is, like I said, that division is very real. But realistically, man, they're invisible lines. They really are.
Mm-hmm.
We just got to try to make an attempt, And I do like that Chris Thorns brings up really controversial topics, and he takes a lot of heat for his topics. And kudos to that guy for going, out of his way. It's almost like he forces people to come together to have to talk about it. And I like that.
Yeah, and it's easy because it crosses barriers. Those kinds of topics cross barriers. There's no color when we talk about that stuff, because those types of things cross colorful lines. You know what I mean? They touch the heart of humanity, and
Right.
It's important. It's important,
I still believe that the majority of this world, now I'll say this country, and we're connected by bridges and tunnels. So when I say this country, I know that anything good or bad we do in this country affects your country.
Oh yeah.
I'm very aware of that. And so in saying that, we're already connected. We've got a tunnel that leads to each other. We've got a bridge.
Yep. And we got NATO.
Yeah, we got NATO.
We got NATO.
And we share Justin Bieber and Nickelback.
And we have the UN too.
But no, all joking aside, it's I don't think the majority of North America, let's put it to you that way, I don't think that the majority of people are racist. I don't. I think it's a very small minority compared to what they're showing. See, they're only reporting that on TV because that's what they want you to believe.
Absolutely.
But it's a very small portion.
You're right.
Take all of our population from Canada and the United States of America. Yeah. I guarantee you that not even 15% is racist, and that's a huge, huge number of people.
True. Totally get it.
So,
yep. Like I said, I don't, and I feel the same way when people talk about patriots or, you know what I mean, Americans in general. I take it hard. They're totally wrong. They're totally wrong. And I try and correct them, and I get, oh, this and that and the other thing, how can you stand up for, I said, because these people have heart. You know what I mean? It's not that hard, sometimes we don't see the same issues the same way. But that, I mean, I have a twin sister, and I don't see the same issues as her every day. You know,
Sure.
so
Even on this panel, we all come from different walks of life. We all have our own stories, and we don't always agree, but we talk about it.
Yeah.
We hear each other out. I think that's a good thing.
it is.
You know, so when you listen to our shows, you don't get the Rush Limbaugh effect. You know,
Yeah. And that's something it really, really bothers me is when you get into a conversation and you realize that you're being led through this tunnel and you have tunnel vision all of a sudden. You can't look over to the left. You can't look over to the right. You're supposed to look straight ahead. And if you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, they're going to catch you inside and blow you up. That's how I feel sometimes in some of these rooms.
yeah.
You know
But I mean, so you try to correct them, but you always do it very respectfully. And a lot of times, I do see people that may not agree with you, but they have a civil conversation with you, and that's awesome. Compared to even if there's 50 people that are against you in that room, if you get a good conversation going with one person, that's success, man.
Well, yeah, respect is given and received in the same way, you know.
Sure,
So,
unless it's by people that absolutely don't want to hear anything you have to say.
right. Absolutely.
The closed-minded people.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true. Yeah.
See, I'm always willing to bend. I'm always willing to listen and be educated. I don't think you can have enough education.
Me
I
either.
was going
And
to
I
say,
like to get to know people.
I think those that are closed-minded, if they would just take a second, just a second, and not just pick up the points that they're looking for and listen to it all, it would make it easier.
Yeah. I mean, and it's not just people on YouTube. I mean, my goodness, I love my mother more than anybody in the world besides my children. You know what I mean? She's my first love. And I can't talk politics with her because she's just too emotionally attached and don't want to really look at the facts at all. And when you're emotional about something, I understand that. And it's because I love her that I don't like to talk politics with her.
Hey, that's the same with my mom.
I don't want to upset her.
Yeah.
Because I still got that feeling of, man, my mom's really disappointed in me. I don't like that feeling.
Well, not just that, but they're fragile. I mean, if I talked to my mom about the things I can talk to you guys about, she would have a heart attack. I'm pretty sure of it.
Yeah.
I know you want to leave. But
Oh.
what? Hello?
Close. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was muted.
No.
She's singing Motown.
He's
Hell
a-
with it. I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, cause it means that much to me. Go, Mike.
Ain't too proud to beg.
Yeah.
Me, darling. Please don't leave me, girl.
Yeah,
Woo!
I was trying to calm down from the one video that Kim told us about, and I turned on my.
my son opens the door into his bedroom and just stares at me.
It's like,
I was
what?
singing.
Yay!
Noah, sing some Jackson 5.
So happy right now.
You're talking about everyone at my street.
Oh, everybody that's on your video game can hear me talking?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Good.
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Wherever he lays his hat was his home.
Oh, that kid.
That's
Noah can sing some Michael Jackson, like from when he was from the Jackson 5. Don't let him fool you.
Really?
Oh, yeah, that
Woo!
kid, man. All of my kids, and they love the Jackson 5. We
Oh,
bump Michael Jackson around here quite a bit, man.
nice.
Aaron says ABC.
I just
That's
wasn't listening.
he does I Want You Back.
Ah,
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's not easy either, that song.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, because that's MJ at like 7 years old too, so that's a very high voice.
It is.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
As
And
he's
me, I'm just the dad with the goofy hair that now looks like Tito.
You know? That poor man. That
I
poor man
know.
slack, didn't he?
Can you
He
guys
sure
see
did.
Can you see the chat in the right where we're sitting? You know, this little room we're sitting in. Can you see that chat?
No,
Mhm.
I'm on my phone.
Group chat.
Yeah. Okay.
What's going on?
Now just
I
read.
see it.
Don't carry through. Okay. Just say. I know you want to leave me. I can't get over it. That song's stuck in my head now. Dang it.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
And I start swaying when you start singing.
There you go, Mama. That's all you get. You better cherish that moment of me and
I do. I'm like, woo, got a concert on here.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, it's been good. But you know what we were talking about when we were in Hangout, that's what made Tom decide to go live, is we were talking about, you know, despite who our president is, he's what we got.
Right.
Okay. And the haters out there are just gonna have to realize I didn't want Obama, but I didn't get out and start trouble and smack people in the head with signs and throw bottles at them and stuff. I just sat there with my head hung low. Sweet, oh, sweet shit. That scares me. I got a deep voice like that. But anyway, it's you know, and it really, Kim was real fired up. And see what I meant, guys? We're doing it now. We're live and we brung it down. We were firing hot and having a conversation. Nobody can get out
We
the mic.
just there.
That's what music does, man. That's what music does.
Yeah, calm me down.
Well, I'm fired up. I'm ready for Trump to take office on the 20th. I'm ready.
Yeah, me too. I'm ready.
The
I'm ready.
train- The
Later.
train is moving on.
I'm ready for something new.
Something new.
Me too.
I'm gonna be new.
I'm ready for
Something new. Let's take it over. Let's let it happen and embrace it. So let's see.
It'll be new.
Choice.
It's gonna be new. That's for sure.
And we don't have a choice. We gotta sit back and just take it up the. Oh no, that's not what I was saying.
no. Pick up nothing.
I'm not taking up the
Look,
tailpipe.
this is what I said, and this is this where
My sentence.
here it is right here, man. Until the man takes the oath, I got nothing to say.
Now,
No.
because we don't know what's going to happen. You know.
Once he takes that oath, I'm holding him just as responsible as anybody else that takes that oath.
That's right. He ain't held responsible till then.
Exactly.
But he is responsible for this. He's responsible for looking at CNN and saying, "You're rude." You are
And your fake news. He told
That
them
was-
fake news. That was amazing.
I was so mad at him, I wanted to run to the Young Turks.
Yep.
young turn.
I love it.
The young jerks. Yeah.
The Young Turks. You know what? Just for people that don't know the story behind the Young Turks, the origin of the Young Turks, go ahead and take a gander. It's amazing
Oh, I know.
that these guys get to call themselves and name themselves after one of the biggest genocidal groups ever. Congratulations, Young Turks. But you know what? They're better than us. That's right. We are garbage. That's what that whatever that chick is. I don't even know her name. I don't even pay attention, but you know. I'm better than you. You damn right I'm better than you.
It's
I'm gonna
absolutely
move.
incredible.
I'm moving out of here if he's elected. I'm not gonna live in the United States of America if he's elected.
Bye. Bye.
Have a nice
I'm
day.
gonna move.
Well, actually, good luck because it's easier to get in than it is to get out now.
That's for sure.
That's right.
Say, have a nice day. And let me know. Really,
But
that's what
I
they have to
support
do.
their freedom of speech. I do. I support their
No.
right to be dumb shits.
Dumbass mother effers, and excuse my language,
Oh man.
but that's what they are. And so let them speak. But God, there. Oh,
See what
oh my-
happens after midnight? Tom starts to abbreviate. By the next half hour, he's going to swear.
Wait for it.
Hey,
Wait
Tom.
for it.
Yeah,
Yep,
wait, for it.
it.
Yep, you
Hey,
wait for
Tom.
it. I will.
You got you got love boots
Rant.
in the chat.
You can come cussing.
I'll go on a rant.
Tom,
Oh,
Yeah,
love
wait,
boots.
hold on,
Love
hold on.
boots wants to join.
We know each other very well. We're best of friends. If there was ever an issue, we'd be there for each other. We sing
Yeah,
together.
love boots
together.
wants to join in on the fun. We should
Well,
let
Love
love boots
Boots. I don't
join.
know who that is.
Let Love Boots up here. I said,
I
you
don't-
can always reject if you don't want them.
Look how many jobs he saved. Well, he has saved a few. I mean, let's.
Who saved jobs? Trump?
Linda. Huh.
Yeah, and he ain't even president yet. So yeah, I give him that credit. He did save some
Hey,
jobs.
I'm ready. Hey, I'm ready for the auto industry to come back to Michigan. You have no idea.
That's
Mm.
right,
bet-
Mike.
Man, I bet you are, dude.
That you
About it.
it would do wonders for Detroit to be back in business.
Oh,
That's-
Detroit, Flint, Saginaw, all those three cities, man, were your manufacturing right there. That was the heart of this state, and I want it back, and I want it back without the freaking unions that are
That's right.
acting like mafia
They're-
members.
They're nothing but mafia.
Yeah. You make my life so bright. You know you could have been a candle.
Some good
Well, you could
That's
be
correct.
anything that you wanted to. Go ahead. You ain't
Oh,
when I say go ahead, you got to go with it, man.
I can't because I can't do falsetto. It's terrible. He's a hard one to sing.
I know he is. He goes way high.
And
man.
even at his age now, he still looks like he's 12. I don't know how he did it.
Someone is pinching his ass cheek to make him go that high. I'm telling you.
I wouldn't. I mean, if you want to say ass cheek, fine. But I could think of a better place that would make me go high. If someone pulls my ear, I will screech like a. Oh, you guys thought I meant. Oh, you see what I mean?
No, I knew you were talking about your earlobe. And
Yeah, can't take you girls anywhere.
You let us there. You let us there.
That's my job. I am a cult leader. Remember, I'm supposed
Yeah.
to lead you there. Lead you where? Where are we going?
Starting, putting us all in this situation where we have to follow Mike and everything.
But it's not really a cult because you guys all signed permission slips before we go on our field trips.
Hey, there's my friend Tim. Hey, hey. Hey, Smalls. He's in the house. Watch out.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
It's all in the way you take life. And you know what? Yeah, we got a new president. Yeah, the last 8 years wasn't what we expected. Hell, the last 40 wasn't what we expected. But if you think about it, you can't depend on a man. Mike said this. I have said this. You can't depend on one man. It's gonna take the American people to work just as hard as him.
Yeah.
Okay, there was a president that said one time, do not ask what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. And that is coming into play now.
Yep.
Now, inauguration, I'm going to be sitting at home safe on my couch, and I'm going to be watching it, and I'm going to pray nothing happen because we still want to hold him accountable for being the president. Don't rob us of that. Let him get office before you start picking on him. But, and you know what? The unity of the people.
You ain't going to be home watching it. We're going live 24 hours, actually 48 hours we're going live.
You're going to,
Yep.
don't use
Oh,
Fox.
yeah. We're going from Thursday morning. Even if I got to work, I'm on when I get out for work. We're going from the day before to the day after.
You can only run 8 hours at a time, right?
Yeah, but there's a lot of hosts that get 8 hours a day.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Uh-huh.
What's that mean?
That means we're all going to have to live stream for 8 hours.
Oh, Whizzikers.
we'll be running all day.
I can do it. But I got to have somebody on my panel because YouTube likes to slap me out of my own damn channel. That way Lisa stays alive. And
Yeah.
don't run no Fox. I'm telling you now, you run. Oh, they'll take you down like a big dog.
There's got to be some way. Without using one of the big channels, there's got to be some way. I'm sure we'll have a lot of people live streaming.
Well, I was going to. I wasn't, but now Mike said that. I guess I will be until he gets off work.
No, I mean people on the ground. Like,
oh, there's going to be a lot of people going live on the ground, and the only one that I'm able to stream from that said okay was Unicorn Riot.
Yeah, and I got Sassy Patriot, Karen
There you go.
Lower. She'll
There you
be
go.
on the ground.
Be
Thank
Rich and all those guys are going. So
So we're covered. So that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Is Unicorn Riots going to be there?
Yeah.
No, I think he's gonna. I'm pretty sure I saw his tweet, and he said he's staying at Standing Rock.
Oh, he's standing. Oh, that's right. He is. That's right. Damn.
We're not going to have him.
Hook me up. That's right. He is staying at Standing Rock. That's right.
She already gave permission for any of us to live stream what she's got going, so we're all covered with her.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Okay, so that'll work. All right, well, then there you go. We got it. Get your snacks.
Yeah.
We've got a couple others that'll be on the ground there that I think we could probably stream also.
Well, see, you got to see us people from Missouri. We finally got all the people we wanted in office here. We have a new, help me here, Kim. He's a veteran, naval, ex-naval, naval. Are you going to help me, Kim? Did you vote for him or not? She's like, what the hell is she talking about? Okay, it's our mayor. And he is an ex-Navy SEALman. He's a constitutionalist. He believes in the rights of the Constitution. He was voted in office for Missouri. Oh, yes. You know, he's non-politician. This is his first time ever being in a government office. So that works. And so it's really, everybody love Boots. Everybody. Just follow the light.
He'll be live that day.
Watch the light.
Mhm.
But it's just to the point that we were talking about unity. You know, this division among races is needing to stop, because I have met some wonderful, beautiful people. There's Mama Lioness, there's Chris, there's Slap, there's Tommy Soto Samaro is on like the breaking bridge right now, okay, because he sings too much. And when I say he sings too much, he sings too much. He makes a song about everything. And he sung about that white kid getting picked on that they locked him 4 up on. And that kind of was like, really, Tommy, is there any time that you do not touch that situation? So, but yeah, I mean, we need to unite. We all bleed the same. You cut us, we're gonna bleed the same color. See, I don't see color in people. I see color in my child's crayon box. I'm colorblind when it comes to people. And that's how everybody should start acting. They need to start being colorblind. But you know what? The hating's got to stop too. I don't suppress anyone's right to speak. If that's the case, I wouldn't have splashed water on my face and sang a song. I say we all have a right to our First Amendment. It's a God-given right. You know, we're Americans, you know. Just want to put that out there. Thank you. This Kesmal, is that how you say her name? Thank you, sweetheart. Her name's Kim? Oh, thanks. Am I the only one on this damn board or what? Hello?
We're here.
For sure.
Just giving you the floor.
Let you know what the name of the channels are. Where'd you come from, Love Boots? I'm watching chat too. You new around here? Where'd you come from? I know I had a lot of new ones from Chris's channel today. You're just gonna have to look for us. I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
Okay. So what do you predict, Tom? It's your channel. What do you predict on inauguration? I can't say the word now.
Inauguration day.
That word, yeah, that word right there, that day. What do you think might happen?
I'm just worried about it because I don't really know what's going to happen, but I want everybody to think about this. That thinks about other things other than their indoctrination. But what I want to think about that is it's possible that anything can happen. So let's watch and wait, and see what happens. So anything that people really don't understand what could happen. There's a lot going on. There's things that I've heard that are incredible. That like maybe they're gonna have these full riots and they're gonna infiltrate the West Coast, and we don't know that. We don't know that to be true, but I know that I'm listening to a lot of people saying, "Hey, this is gonna may happen with all these people."
Yeah.
So I'm just telling you, be careful about what you see and what you do, because we don't know the truth of what's going to happen. They may actually try something that we don't understand on our national border. They may do those things, and they may also bring in martial law and stuff like that,
Right.
which we don't know.
Right. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know what to expect. We could see a false flag that day. We don't know.
We don't know.
No.
Well, the thing is, we don't know. The 23rd, the 24th, whatever the situation is, I'm suspecting that something's going to happen, but then it may not, play out the way I'm saying. So I don't want anybody to get that wrong. Basically, what I'm saying is that like there something's up, and with the inauguration, and when we look at the 18th, I think that something's going to happen. Now, I could be wrong about the 18th, about something happening. Like maybe something's going to happen that I don't know about. Maybe it's a false flag, or maybe it's whatever. But I do believe that something is up. And if we all sit back and listen and look at what's going to happen, then maybe we will have an idea of what's going on. Because I think most people don't, and that's a fact.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm just trying to tell everybody, hey, be cautious of what's coming, because we don't know what's happening on the 18th or 19th, or what they're going to do yet. So let's just be cautious about that. We don't know.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I think whatever's going to happen is going to happen. We can't stop it.
Nope.
So we're just going to have to roll with it, and hopefully we're hoping for the best, but we're always prepared for the worst.
Yep. I got my big girl panties on. I'm all prepared.
And I think that's something we have to do. Put your big panties on. Let's face the fact.
I don't have any big panties, Tom.
You've got tiny whities. Don't even try.
I don't wear anything. I'm a true commando patriot.
He's like,
Oh, that's right. Veritas bought my
Send you some big panties, and make sure that you wear them. But really, the truth of the matter is that this is all happening right now before all of our eyes.
Right.
And it's not going to stop. So everybody needs to realize that this is something real, and it's not going away. It's not going to be like, it's going to go away. You know what I mean? People think this is like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Really? This is happening now, and we're going to go through the next stage of it as soon as they put us through it. And if you don't, that's the thing. We, the people here, actually understand that there's problems, huge problems. And we're actually understanding that. And we're going to go through the problems of what we are facing, because most people will not ever understand those things. Okay? What we are going through is so incredible that it's catastrophic. I mean, it really is. It's catastrophic. And if you don't want to like wake up to the world and see what's happening with the geoengineering, and you don't want to understand how much stuff is happening to us that we are being lied to about, then you need to wake up big time, because
Right.
it's not true. Whatever you're thinking is not true.
Exactly.
And let me tell you something. The freaking geoengineering and the mind manipulation crap that's going on right now in your mind, you are being deceived. You're being deceived. You are completely being deceived by what's really happening. That's what we have to work on. We have to work on that. That's what's important. More than anything else in the world, that's what we have to do. We have to understand what they're really doing. And that's the biggest problem we have. Because no one's realizing what they're really doing to us. That's the big problem.
Yeah. And there's no
we're
reason
going to lose.
why. There's no reason why we shouldn't be using discernment. Like, we've seen what's been going on since 9/11.
Yep.
Nobody has an excuse that they don't know, because
Right.
we're so connected that everybody should know now. So everybody should be able to use discernment and say, I ain't falling for it.
Right.
Everybody should use discernment and understand that we know that that's a deception. So we should be working forward, moving forward in this world, understanding that that's all bullshit. 9/11 is crazy. It's all false. Okay, every bit about 9/11 is bullshit.
What do you mean?
It's a
What do you mean it's false?
every bit of 9/11 is false.
What do you
Everything
mean
they
false?
told you. Okay, everything that
say your word.
they told you
The official
about
story.
9/11 is false.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, the official story.
Okay. Gotcha.
Everything they've ever told you is false. It's
Well, we
not
know
real.
that.
So thank you for coming in there and chiming in, because that's a fallacy. It's all false. Everything that they're saying is fake. Okay, the whole thing. Think about this. If you're going to be blind, if you're going to be blinded to the reality that 9/11 was some kind of communist attack or whatever on our country, you are insane. No, this is excuse me, all being done by the same people that want to divide everything up and destroy us.
Yeah.
So, those are the people. And so you have to look at who really is behind this stuff. And so if we're going to fix this problem, if we can get to the root of the problem, which we need to do, we need to get to the root of the problem. We're not doing that. And I don't see people doing that. Let's get to the root of the problem. That is exactly what the problem is. It's our government. It's our intelligence. It's our CIA. It's the people that are involved in these black operations that are actually part of this. So we need to actually expose them, and we need to put them on blast, because they're the ones that are causing the problems for all of us. They are literally destroying this country, and I am sick of these people. Okay, I'm going to call them out, and if they want to come after me and kill me or something, fine. I'm going to call you out because you're sick, you're evil, you're a bunch of freaking twisted people that want to destroy a country that we were a republic. We are a republic. We're supposed to be. And let's get back to that. It's what we're supposed to be doing, is being a republic, and stop being controlled by these criminal elements of these fascist bastards that are trying to run our government. They are sick, and they need to be retained and taken out of power. We have to win this war, and if we don't, we're going to lose everything.
Well, how do you, I think a good start would be, as far as politicians go, is we need to get the lifers out of there. That's for sure.
Yeah.
There should definitely be some term limits.
Yeah, they need to be removed. They are not, those people that are right now sitting there for 30 freaking years need to be removed. We have to take them down and remove them and get them out of office and put new people in. We have to regenerate our whole republic, which is what isn't being done. And so
no, we live in a communist regime right now.
Yeah.
We are definitely a socialist nation right now.
Donate me $100.
Absolutely. We
Just
are
for now.
socialist. Yep. Look, man, we are living under socialism, communism. It's what we're doing. And every single American that they so-called American is like buying into this. And so because the normalcy bias that they believe in. So when we're sitting here living under this, we're going into complete communism. We have been doing it for years. And the schools and everything else. Look at everything else. Don't just look at one thing. Look at everything. And look at the freaking geoengineering and the stuff that's going on besides the stuff that we don't even know about in our government. All right, that they're doing for weather work. Right? Think about that. I want someone to think about that and actually use their brain for once and think about that stuff, because that's how this is incredible what we're going through. And humanity itself is being completely destroyed right now due to the fact that these people, these I don't even know what to call them. Okay, I'm so confused about what to call them. Devil worshiping, that's what I should say. Evil bastards that are destroying our freaking free will. That's what they're doing. They're destroying our free will. We should have free will. We are Americans. We have freedom, right? Well, no, we don't. We are slaves to their system. And unless we figure out that we are slaves to their system, then we can start figuring out how to fix it. That's what I want to do. I want to fix the problem. I don't want to sit here and just talk about it all day. I want to fix it. I'm sick of this crap. Through every bit of society, through every bit of everything else, we are being destroyed. And they are destroying us And if you don't, if no one realizes that, I'm sorry.
I kind of look at it the same way, but a different way to put it. Like, I noticed that sometimes, and it's frustrating to know that there's so many people asleep.
Yeah.
Ba wants
Good,
to wake
Mike.
him up. When Yah wants to wake him up, he'll wake him up. Now, if he's going to use us to wake them up, that's going to come with a challenge. We got to make sure that when we give somebody a drink of knowledge, that we don't do it with a garden hose. You know what I mean? We got to do it one glass at a time.
Right.
And I don't think we're going to reach people by basically, I was a sheep. I was asleep too till 2004. My mind got blown. I was so petrified. I talked to you guys about that. Scared to death. I didn't sleep for days.
Yeah.
For days. And the first reaction was denial. I went through it almost like kind of like the stages when somebody passes away. First there's the shock. Then there's the denial, or the I can't accept it yet. Then there's the grieving, and then there's the acceptance where you start to heal. And that's kind of the stages you go through when you wake up. And I don't want to scare people away that are kind of waking up. So I want to make sure that I'm always positive with them, Like, they need to know that they are very, very important people. They have to recognize it themselves. They have to accept. They have to go through those stages. Unfortunately, 2004 compared to 2017, a lot has really, really changed in just 13 years. And as far as the perpetrators of 9/11 go, they're not going to be. We got to understand that they're not going to be held accountable by anybody on this planet. They're just not going to. It's been 16 years. This year will be 16 years.
Oh no, Mike. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Linda, I got her in video call now. I don't have her blocked because I have her in video call, but she can't get into this hangout. Why?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. She wants to. Linda's a good girl.
I know, but she can't get in, Tom. She said the link don't work. You're gonna have to
I
send.
don't know. Let me send her a link.
He's gonna
Yeah.
send it, sweetie.
So what I was saying is it's been almost, it'll be 16 years this September, and almost 3,000 people died who were not just Americans, by the way. They were Canadian. They were people from Israel, all cultures and different business people in and out of the World Trade Center from different countries all day long, every day.
Hold on.
And
I got it.
so I think that we now, not that I'm saying that it wasn't important, because 3,000 people died and millions more of innocent people afterwards.
Sure.
Okay,
You know what
so
happened afterwards? All the people the firefighters and stuff like that died after.
yeah,
People
That
have
too.
taken that into account.
how many innocent children did we kill in Iraq?
Sure.
Exactly.
I
For
mean,
what?
this is, and I don't, it's not, because people get on my case about this. Well, that's just a slap to the military. No. You're missing the point. Our military is getting jobs, and they are trained to do what they feel is the right thing to do. They have orders to follow. When you get in the military, look at Chelsea Manning, perfect example of what they do to people that even try to tell the truth. And it's not that. It's the assholes that are moving these soldiers around like they're pawns on a chessboard. See, when you're playing a game of chess, you can lose a few pawns and win the game. You don't care. You'll sacrifice them in a game of chess. But you got to protect that king and queen. Those are the important pieces. So I'm just saying, though, I hold any administration during a time of war where innocent children are killed, I hold them personally responsible.
They are personally responsible for that. You know that, Mike. They are.
And we talk about preventing a one world government. Guys, I think we're in it already.
Yeah.
I just think we don't know it. It just hasn't been told to us yet. But I guarantee you, we are functioning as a one world government right now and don't even know it.
Yep.
Don't even know it.
Yep. I've been waiting for people to say that for the longest time. They keep saying it's going to happen. It's going to happen. We're becoming one world government. I feel like we are there.
I agree. So I totally agree with that, and I believe that's actually real. So the one world government stuff is no doubt real, and they want to run this faction where they're going to run everything as a one world system.
And they don't, and it doesn't matter, Tom, if you're what political party you support, what religion you support. All of these religions have prophecies that lead to seven empires, and the last standing empire is not the United States. We're number 6.
Right.
According to prophecy on all religions, most of them that I've read, and including historians and scientists. So, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. All I can say is, in the meantime, live the best to your ability, love as much as you possibly can, do the best you can to protect yourself and your family, because there's going to be a day where all of a sudden we got no internet. We got no power. What are you going to do?
Right.
I mean, I'm freaking out with that case here in Michigan. What would be a better time to pull our grid in Michigan, as cold as it is, than right now?
Right.
We have a hell of a lot better chance of surviving in that sun than we do below zero weather.
That's so true. It gets some cold over here.
It does, yeah. Yeah, in Canada for sure.
Well, you're not
It's going to happen.
you're probably feeling just as much as I'm feeling.
But the sad thing is I got enough for my family to at least go 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
But I don't have enough to support the entire neighborhood.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and if people find out that I've got stuff stocked up, brother's going to turn on brother. You're going to do what you got to do to survive.
That's a
Human
sad,
nature.
that's a sad
You haven't eaten in 5 days.
Mike,
You're going to,
Mike,
yeah.
don't tell him live. You're telling your
Lies,
secrets about
Tom,
it.
I know. Boom, boom.
Tell them, Mike.
I keep it all in a safety deposit box
Don't
in
tell
New York.
You better keep it under your fucking shotgun.
I don't have one.
That's a good spot.
Well, Linda's here, so that's awesome. So let's talk about that. You're right, man.
That's
You better keep that shit secret and keep it underground. You really better, because you don't want people to know about that stuff. And
No.
well, you don't. Because the truth is that you want to be ready, but you want to keep it under wraps. So for yourself to do that.
Well, what I can do is I can try to help people and teach them how to do it.
Right. Yep. Yep. That's exactly right. Try to do that, because that's all of our goals, is to try to keep people.
We're getting lots of feedback.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
Guys, Pat Armstrong's in the chat room.
What up, Pat?
I'm waiting for him to answer me. Did he make it to Mount Vernon yet?
What's up, Pat?
All I know is you better let Fran drive, because he sure as hell don't know how to navigate.
Hey, Pat, I hope you're well.
I hope he's warm. Jeez, it's freaking ice out there. What's it look like where you're at, Kim? Is it ice or not? Because we got it. Okay, everybody's muting. What the hell? Clovis gets on here and everybody mutes. I'm muting too. I'm just going to join.
I was just muting because
Nah,
I
you're
don't
good.
hear that from anybody.
I don't have anything coming down here yet.
You're here? Okay.
I just did hear St. Louis has got some more moving in, but I don't have anything around me yet.
Our power lines are looking pretty scary.
They said it would probably be 2 or 3 before it started here, and it would go until about noon. And then it's going to turn all to rain and melt.
That's what we just went through. So congratulations or Merry Christmas. We probably handed it over to you.
Well, I gotta tell you, my cough has been over, so this late giving is really unnecessary.
It's to me, I'm a giving person. I like to share with everybody all the time.
Actually, the last few days here, mild.
Tom, you don't even get to talk.
I know. Good
Mr. 70-degree winters. Oh, and freezing here.
I say we all tackle his ass.
Right?
70 degrees.
He knows what it's like to be in snow, though. He's lived in some
I do,
cold
I
climates.
I've lived in snow. I know what it's like. But you have to think about this. Think about the stuff that's really going on with the infrastructure and the nice that's some the things that they're doing to the atmosphere are really crazy. Okay, they're nucleating our atmosphere. They're putting chemicals into our atmosphere to make it snow. Think about that for a minute, and then stop and think what they're doing.
Well, it is snowing in places that normally don't get snow and have been like over the past few years. You know what I mean? You see snow in places that don't get it.
Excuse me.
I always
But-
find that weird.
Well, here's the thing about what you have to understand is they're manipulating the atmosphere totally all the time. It's not that they're just messing around with it here and there. They're totally manipulating the atmosphere. And so when you can put a chemical to ice nucleate an atmosphere, then they can do that. And that's exactly what they're doing. So when you live somewhere, I don't know where you guys live, but when they can actually manipulate that, that's a scary thought. Okay, for them to be able to manipulate the atmosphere that you live in, because
Yeah,
Let's
that's
put
too
some-
much power when you can control Mother Nature. That ain't
Yeah.
natural.
it's not, and they do. And so they control, and this is what people need to understand, that they actually have the capability to control the weather. So when people can actually understand that, that's what really is needed to be known by people. Humanity needs to know that they're manipulating the weather. They're doing this stuff all the time. And so we have to understand they're manipulating the weather. We have to realize it. We have to understand it. We have to work against what they're doing as far as the manipulation of the weather. So we have to get our facts and we have to understand, because otherwise we are done. Because once they start doing all this stuff, which they've been doing, manipulating, they have full control over the weather. So we have to understand that.
I think they have a lot more control than what we. I mean, what are they? At least 10 years advanced than what we're we're experiencing
Oh.
now. You know, at least 10 years, right?
Mhm.
So, and I
No, it's more than that.
come across geoengineering.
It's more than that, Mama.
Is it?
It's more than that. They have so much technology that they're using against us now that they are so far advanced from what we know, and so they're going to use constantly that against us. So go ahead. And
When I was talking about looking at geoengineering and stuff, you know, and I mean, when I was first came across, I was like, well, you know, I was talking about pole shift and, you know, stuff like that, because my winter is not even near as bad as they were, you know, even 5 years ago. You know what I mean? So, you know, I was they maybe pole shift and stuff like that, which, you know, made sense at the time. But when I look at the skies now, they're just not the same. The clouds aren't the same. Nothing's the same anymore as what.
Channel still, or oh, I'm sorry, guys, I'm on the phone. Pat said to let you all know we're live streaming when we meet tomorrow.
Okay.
We're gonna be live streaming.
All right.
Yeah, go on talking. I'm sorry. I didn't.
but keep talking because you're talking about truth.
Yeah, keep
Tell the
talking.
truth.
So yeah, it was just, you know, it's not the same anymore. When I look up in the sky, and I had that conversation with my daughter, like, but Shell, it's not the same. Like we never had these clouds that looked like that when we were younger. Not even close. You know what I mean? And now you see a new cloud formation, and they already have a name for it, but it's never been seen before in history. Now all of a sudden, oh, that's just a, you know, such and such a cloud. What? You know, I'm 46 years old. I've never seen clouds like that. You know, so I think there is something to the weather manipulation, and you know, and I mean, they straight out say they geoengineering to block the sun's rays. You know, you can find that on.
It's an absolute fact.
Mm.
And that's the thing that people don't realize. This is really a fact. And everything they've been doing, manipulating the environment, they've been doing that for a long time. It's not new. This is old information. So they've been doing this for a long time. But the problem is that we are being manipulated. We don't know what they're doing exactly. So I don't know. You know, I have no idea what they're doing. They can be doing all kinds of geoengineering. I know they are.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So there's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
It's just what are they doing? How am I going to be impacted by that? And how is my family going to be impacted by what they're doing with the geoengineering? That's all.
And they flat out, they admit it now that they're doing geoengineering. You're just not allowed to call it like chemtrails and stuff.
Yeah, no, because that's a conspiracy theory name or whatever. No, they really are doing this. And here's the problem. Let me tell you, everybody, something that's going to listen to this video, there's something bigger than all of this, okay? All of what we're talking about, geoengineering and what they're doing, what they're doing is something bigger than everybody actually can accept, because they don't want to let you know what they're doing. They're doing some serious stuff, which is really messing up our planet. It really is. It's something that people need to actually do the research on, and they need to understand it, because I have done it. I've done my research, and that's fine. For anybody else who doesn't believe what I say, that's cool. Okay, if you don't believe it, fine. If you don't understand it, fine. But you better do your damn research. And you better figure out right now what the heck's happening to this world. Because we are in deep trouble. We are in so much trouble in this world that we don't even know about because the establishment, because they are running the systems and they don't care what happens to us, you, anybody. They just want to, it's a facade. They want to just keep going on with all the bullcrap that they've been doing. And that's exactly what's going to happen. So basically what's going to happen is when we come to the end of the reality of that we are in deep shit, people will realize it then, but they're not realizing it now. Why? Because we need to stop it now. We need to stop the geoengineering programs now. They need to be stopped. The weather, see, this is what they're doing. They're using it for weather warfare. That's what they're doing. If people don't understand what's happening. And so basically, personally, if you don't understand what's going on now with the weather warfare and all this stuff that's happening right now, we're not going to fix this. We're never going to solve humanity's problem. We need to solve those now, or we're not going to make it. Our kids are not going to make it through the future because these insane people.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, they're not going to tell us what their policies are, and I think that's what happens when we vote for people. We don't know what their policies are in every area. That's how things get blindly done. You know what I mean? We need to know where the policies stand. And when you go through every election, you find that we're not getting much about the policies. We're getting a lot of, back and forth of fighting and everything. But
and and what's the president going to do? What's Trump going to do, right? About this problem that we have? What's going to happen? Because I know personally that this is bull crazy crap. Okay, it's gone freaking too far, and the geoengineering and the weather modification and all this stuff that people are not aware of has gone too far. What is going to happen? You tell me.
nobody knows. That's it. Nobody knows. We're all in this blind. We're all going in this blind together. That's the way I look at it.
I think we're clueless, and I don't like that.
Well, I know. I'm a Leo. I'm a control freak. It drives me nuts.
Well, we're not clueless. We're not clueless. We have a clue of what the hell's going on here because they're freaking doing all this stuff right above our heads, and we need to wake up to that. That is the most important thing we could ever think of, and ever dream of, is what they're doing in our atmosphere. Okay, that's the biggest problem we have. How or when is anybody going to wake up to that fact? That the fact is that they have monopolies over all of us, and they're running these games in our atmosphere. So, okay, you're going to tell me that it's okay to put stuff in my atmosphere that I'm breathing, and I don't even know what it is, and that's okay? No. It's not okay, guys.
No.
People need to realize that.
What's even worse is our tax dollars we're paying to be poisoned.
Right.
Exactly. Right. We're using they're taking our taxpayers' dollars and using that to poison us. Are you serious? I mean, come on, guys. We have to realize this stuff. And if we don't
but yet the Surgeon General isn't talking about me paying for death showers, but they're telling me I shouldn't smoke cigarettes.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Or
well, exactly.
take the vaccine and breathe the air and drink the water and do all that, but don't you dare smoke. You know, eat your
And
GMO.
that's coming from a lot of smokers. So guys in the chat room, just
So see what's going to happen. This is kind of the bullshit story that's going to happen. And you better figure out whether you believe in American or whatever. You don't have to believe in Americans. Just believe in people. Because that's what you have to believe in. People. It doesn't matter what their race is. It doesn't matter what their agenda is. Just believe in people. And then go from there. Because we are F if we don't. Because I'm telling you guys, and as crazy as it may sound, we don't have much of a future if we don't do something about this. And we don't actually care about each other and figure out what we're gonna do for each other. So humanity needs to come together right now. There's no time wasted. There's no time that should be wasted.
Yeah. I wish humanity meant as much to them as it does to us. Mhm.
It does, and they don't care about it. But people on this
Well, they
panel
get
do.
paid not to care about it. We don't get paid not to care. They get paid not to care.
exactly.
Yeah. Totally
And by the
agree.
way, guys, did you hear about the congressman that got paid for a vote medications? Did you hear about that one?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. I'm telling you, here we go. Hold on. I got the list. Here it is. It says Democrat senators who voted against cheaper medicines. Cory Booker of New Jersey, he got paid $385,000 for his vote.
Wow.
Bob Mendez, New Jersey, $296,000. Michael Bennett, Colorado, $396,000.
Wow.
Tom Carper, Delaware, $225,000. Joe Donnelly, Indiana, $245,000. There's a few more. Martin Hemrich, New Mexico, $150,000. This chick must have not really had much going for her because they only paid her $69,000. Her name's Heidi Hedekamp, North Dakota. Patty Murray, Washington, $477,000. John Tester, Montana, $135,000. Mark Warner, Virginia, $168,000. Bob Casey Jr., Pennsylvania, $470,000. Chris Coons, Delaware, $229,000. And Maria Cantwell, Washington, $59,000. They got paid that for a no vote for cheaper medications.
Wow.
Ain't that something our government can tell us that whether we want to what we're going to pay for medications? That's pretty shitty. They got their hands dipped in everything, from schools to our medical to everything.
They're all
Where their jobs, I wonder where their jobs are going to be when they leave office too. They're going to be sitting pretty in a nice pharmaceutical company.
That's when you got that too.
Well, yeah, Cory Booker. I watched a documentary about Cory Booker, and he actually was taking on another Democrat in New Jersey that was corrupt. But Cory Booker was one of those guys, and he's a very young guy that Hillary Clinton was considering to be the vice president for her campaign. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what's going to happen to him? He's going to go he's going to disappear, dude. That's what's going to happen. All this crap that's happening, we're looking at incredible stuff, right? We're looking at me, you, everybody on this channel, everybody who's talking about this stuff, and then they use the narrative that we are patriots or whatever. Really? Come on, guys. This is a real deal here. It's not a fake patriot, fake whatever that they want to say. This is a real deal, and they need to realize that. And so, for every, all right, I'm gonna shut up.
No. Keep going, man. You're making sense.
Well, here's what I'm saying:
There ain't shit
is
about me
that we're
fake.
real, we're real people here.
That's right.
We're not patriots. We're not paid. We're not paid to be an asshole. We're not paid to make some lie up. We are real people. And
I'm an asshole for
these assholes,
free.
they keep
Are you sure
making
you're
it
not getting
up.
paid by YouTube Red? Did you jump on that train?
Yeah,
Oh
we want
yeah,
to-
that's I'm getting paid by them. Yeah, I'm getting paid by YouTube Red. Yeah, I love them.
I
And
wanna
we
get
have
paid for
Lynn
Well,
Lemon
there's
here.
somebody that that is offering to make you rich on YouTube, man. Just take a look.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna get rich.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
You got to go YouTube Red. There's a nice guy that
Yeah.
will put you through the classes.
Yeah, let them try doing that. Linda Lemons, this is my girl here.
Yes, Steve.
Are you here?
I'm here.
Yeah, we're like
I'm in a good spot.
go to your best spot where you can hear you.
But it's raining here, so it might be affecting them.
All right, you're doing better now.
When it
Let's get
when
you
it
to
rains,
where
it's
you're.
yeah.
Lord.
Uh-oh. I know I was
Look.
getting an echo.
Did you-
I know I was getting
That's me.
They're
It's always
messing with Linda.
me. I'm in the stick. I say too much.
Well, at least we know. And I was thinking,
When I speak, I say too much.
did we ever figure out what happened to that guy from the airport the other day? Remember he was arrested?
Oh, the guy in Florida?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
guy from Florida.
Oh.
Santiago, whatever.
Yeah, they ain't talking no more about him.
No, they haven't, have they?
Because it was a false flag.
Yeah.
False flag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way,
There was.
Mama Chatty is going to be on my show 6 o'clock Monday. I just got done talking to him.
Oh, okay, good.
Talking about the dude.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Listen, there ain't no way in hell that you were going to long gun. Not if Tess
Well, if you look at the name they used, look back at what was that movie, Top Gun? Look back at what they're talking about.
Yeah.
There's a YouTube channel on it where they're talking the same exact name. They mentioned Guantanamo Bay. I mean, yeah, It's just too much like that. It's like these idiots sat around a table and said, "Oh, okay, we're going to use this name from this show," blah blah, because they can't think of nothing original. It was a false flag. Who else would shoot up people and then lay down and wait for the cops to get there? Think about it.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's
a
all part of
different.
the plan.
They had to change the playbook. They're like, we can't have another one where the shooter takes his life or we take his life. We got to just have someone surrender.
Well, and it goes deeper than that too. Like he went to an FBI office and said he was hearing voices, and they're making him watch ISIS videos. They put him in a hospital for 4 days and let him out and gave him his gun. But they took his gun, and they previously took his guns away in 2012, but gave him back too. And they stationed him in Alaska. You know, I
Said he
just
came to Canada and he didn't.
right.
Canada shut that down real quick.
Yeah, how do you just let a guy go that just walked into FBI office with a gun to go board a plane?
Maybe we got another Adam Lanza on our hands.
I don't know, but it just don't add up. It does not add up. And then
Hey, I'm just curious too. Speaking of shooters, has anybody seen any pictures from court on Dylan Roof at all?
Nope.
Me neither.
no, you got
I find that a little funny. Even though he's a high profile case like that, the media is only doing articles and they're not showing anything from the courtroom. That doesn't work.
Exactly.
yeah.
I think we got another Adam Lanza there too.
Uh-oh, guys. It's time to put the tinfoil hats on. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I ain't heard nothing.
It is time.
I have heard nothing from it, Mike. Nothing.
Yeah, just curious.
No.
That was I tell you.
And these are young.
I asked.
He might be,
talking about.
you know, yeah, I don't know. It's just there's a lot of similarities that, like, man, I could talk about Sandy Hook for 8 hours about all the inconsistencies with that. Not saying that, you know, if I didn't go as far if people are alive or dead, only for the simple fact that I know that people do die during false flags. Look at 9/11.
Yeah.
But what I am saying is just working at the school system and talking with Wolfgang Halbig like I was, and he worked for the school system. We know protocol for things like that, and none of that protocol was followed. First of all, if you look up Sandy Hook inside the building or the Sandy Hook school, there's no way that school would be open with as much damage. That school wasn't in use, man. That thing's been shut down. There's no way that thing would be out of code so bad, mold up the walls and everything else. No way.
Exactly.
No way. And all the kids' parents seem to move into that neighborhood within the same year and a half.
Mhm.
That's also a little strange.
Yeah, you know that is a little strange there. And then the one guy that's oh, you don't want me going there.
What, Lenny Posner?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Hey, Lenny, if you're listening, it's your buddy Mike Storor. Kisses, you lying fuck.
Only
Take
Mike.
me to court. I haven't talked to you in a long time. Let me guess. What country was your child killed in this week? Because he appeared in about 4 different massacres now in 2 years.
Yep. You know, if they're gonna get actors, they need to get good ones. Seriously. Kim says
I don't
free
know.
buses December 25th. But I don't know. I'm hoping for
They have Florida had the vote on whether it's bringing the amendment or something for the gun thing the next day or something like that. They were voting to change the gun laws.
yeah. So Mama, you're in Canada. What do they think about the states and everything that's going on?
Yeah.
I knew it. Get your popcorn.
They think we're fucking crazy. Come on.
All I know is whatever you guys do, it's coming back. It's coming back. We're gonna feel it over here. So, whether it be economics or military, political, anything, it's coming.
Hey, Clovis, did you know that in Canada, we had sent our military along with foreign military to train in Canada, and the United States got immunity if something bad was to happen and a war broke out. We were not responsible for it.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. Bev Collins brought that up to me. It was some kind of an immunity program or whatever during these drills and stuff. The United States wouldn't be held responsible if something bad happened.
Yeah, they just handed us right over, and that's just it. You know what I mean? Like,
And Canada's like, oh, that's fair. Come on in.
Right?
I shouldn't say Canada, but Trudeau. He was like, "Yeah, man, come on in."
Actually, it was Harper who did that.
Oh, that was Harper. Oh, that was during Harper's. Yeah,
Yeah.
boy. Yeah, these guys have had Obama in office in Canada through two different people now,
Yeah.
and pretty scary when Obama visits Parliament there and they're chanting 4 more years to him.
Yeah. And Trudeau just met with Soros a few months ago.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he was in a meeting with Henry Kissinger too.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You start getting Kissinger and Soros together, there's plans,
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't like that. I didn't like that Trump met with Kissinger. I was like, oh, dude, don't meet with him of all people. Do not listen to him.
I'm curious. Soros spending all this money for mayhem. Does he mark it down as charity and get a tax write-off? Because if he does, someone needs to pop that guy right in the head.
I'm
With a,
sure
Oh,
he
man.
gets a whole bunch of tax breaks.
He's already, Dick Soros has already invested a bunch of money into transhumanism. He's got scientists working on a mechanical heart for him. That shit's scary, man.
no shit. A mechanical heart. Damn.
Yeah, we're living in like Star Wars times for real.
Or where's my fast ass car that drives by itself up in the air over everybody else? I won't mind.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't afford it. I'd probably be living in Tatooine, just some desert, poor-ass area. That'd be me.
Yeah.
Hanging out with the Jawas and drinking beers and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be me.
Well, you know, with our driverless cars and all the rich people will be flying over top of us.
Yeah, we wouldn't be, yeah, like the Bilderberg meetings would be held on like Bespin, Cloud City there, or Coruscant. You know,
Yeah,
the big cities.
I can see myself in my little putt car and all the others above me in the planes too. And someone throws their food sack on my windshield. That'll really tick me off.
Right?
I'd piss off stormtroopers and just run around because they can't shoot and hit anything.
Now, did you got the news that where Putin kicked Soros out of Russia, he's not allowed there no more? Did you hear about that?
I did hear
No.
about it, but I haven't looked into it yet.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I ain't vetted it yet.
Yeah.
People are really freaked out about the fact that Russia, they're really freaked out by Russia, man. And I don't know why. I'm telling you, we don't want war. We need a peace treaty with Russia. And Trump is right. We could easily, between the two countries, take ISIS out now.
No shit. Thank you.
You know why? You know exactly why they're afraid of Russia. Everybody's afraid of Russia because KGB. Can I just say that? To say KGB. That's why everybody's so afraid.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I was a little concerned when I seen Barack Obama face to face with what was it, a chimpanzee or something at a zoo, but Putin stared a tiger down eye to eye. That's a bit different.
the guy, I wouldn't want to mess with him.
No, I mean, these guys, the KGB is like America's special ops, man. They can rip your heart out with their fingers. It's insane.
I have a friend who's Russian and he's terrified. Terrified of Putin.
Wow.
Yeah, terrified. I ain't never going back, he said. Terrified of Putin.
Okay, but did you see that one? That one, they got a video of Putin sitting around a table with, I guess you would call them companies, you know, like factories and stuff. And he told them, you will pay more to your workers. You will take a cut. And I mean, he's not saying it's something we can negotiate. He says, no, you will.
Right.
And they're just looking at him like, shit. It's like, damn, dude, we need that. We need that over here. You know, and it really ticked off the Obama.
Well, dude, it's like, you know, it's not like we need to stop looking at, okay, Russia like the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union isn't there no more.
That's right.
Okay, and that's what we got embedded in our head. We hear Russia and we think Cold War right away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it ain't there no more. It's gone. I mean, now when you think Russia, you think Putin.
Yeah, and Osama bin Laden, we paid him lots of money, him and the Taliban, to help with Russia. Thanks, Reagan, but nobody wants to talk about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we
That's what I said.
can't just dismiss what Putin was all about either. He's a scary dude. He's a scary dude, and he's
The dude knows what he's doing. He's the
he's
street.
in control of a pretty large military.
And not only that, but he's
He's a
strategically
badass.
moving things around. You know, we got our naval aircraft carriers. They're docked. Why are they docked? Why are they out there patrolling the waterways? That is not cool.
I was told that story was disinformation. Tom was talking about it.
No, we betted it on my show. We betted it. It's true. Yeah, it's true, dude.
Well, and you have to look at it this way too. You know, the way it was brought to me is that, you know, don't worry too much about what's docked because you got to look underwater. The military's got lots of subs manning the seas.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, ask Israel about what they did to the USS Liberty underwater, you bastards.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, that wasn't good. Okay, I want to ask a question. Let's see what people let's see what people think of Trump. What would you think would happen if Iran? Now look what they've done to our Navy guys. They put them on their knees, hands tied behind their back, made the woman wear a hijab or whatever they call them, and that was our Navy men. Then you got Russia swarming past within almost touching distance over our Navy ships. Then you got Iran, who is coming along little speedboats, them little suckers, and they got their weaponry uncovered. But our president didn't say shoot. Our president just said sit there. How do you think Trump would react?
Hopefully not rationally.
Well, I don't know. It's hard to see right now because, I mean, there's creeping up on borders everywhere. So, and I don't see any reactions, a whole lot of reactions from anybody right now, except for, you know, in Syria and all that stuff. So, I don't know. It's so hard to say because he's been pretty patient. Russia's been pretty patient so far.
Very patient. But you know, this is okay. You want my opinion on what on Trump? I feel he's like this. What's mine is mine and don't you mess with it type attitude. And he's going to consider the United States his type attitude. And I think he's going to send a warning. You do that again, I'm going to blow your freaking ass out. I think that's what Trump would do. I really do. And they're going to be like, huh? Say what? We got by with it all this time. Now you're going to do something about it?
No, I think you're right. I just think that it wouldn't be a rash decision. Trump would actually get with his advisors and figure out, because let's face it, he's never, he's not a military guy. So he's really going to have to rely on our military personnel and honest information that's coming in. He's going to have to, because, first of all, most people don't even realize that during Obama's presidency that we have dropped bombs in 7 different countries. Most people just think it's Afghanistan and Iraq.
Exactly.
Boy, are they mistaken. Look at Libya.
Yep.
Shit, man. The Benghazi thing, we caused that. It wasn't that we just left them there. We caused that shit.
Okay. First off, you're freaking me out. You're saying we. Now, see, I wasn't around a table.
No, I didn't. No, I know what you mean, but you know what I mean.
I am not taking
our government.
Yeah, there you go. I ain't taking no credit for what our government has done. I do not. But my mama told me not. My mom told me to share, but she did also teach me not to be stupid. I'm telling you, our government has.
Government.
Huh?
That is not.
I can't hear. I think is she cutting out or is it just?
I think we're losing her.
Oh fuck.
They're controlling the weather over. They're controlling the weather over her house.
I heard that one real well. Oh.
Y'all really can't hear me.
I can now, but like a robot.
Yeah, but when you cuss, you're plain as day.
Well, hell yeah.
I heard that
See?
one. That was something telling you without a cuss word in it.
Like they always say, like, Pete Santilli's got balls of steel. Well, Linda's got some lemons. Watch out.
Shit. I just have to say shit every other word. Maybe like,
Yeah.
what's up, Mike? Shit. What you doing?
Okay, let's put it this way. Let me ask a simple question here, and the men can answer first if they want to. If shit was to hit the fan, you're watching TV, all of a sudden crap starts happening. You're like, holy crap! What is your first instinct?
Oh, the men got to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the trolls will love this one. I would smoke a bowl and get ready to rock.
Okay. Tom.
Well, that's about the same thing I would do. Make a bowl. Yeah, I'll get ready to rock.
Oh, we're so gonna be on another video.
That's all right.
They're gonna make a video about this. That's okay.
I snitched myself, right?
No shit. No one has to talk about you. You do it for yourself.
I'll be rocking out as I smoke a bowl.
There you go. Yeah. You could add a
With
bong to
some
the end of
liquor.
your shotgun.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna start.
What would we consider shit hits the fan? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's a good question.
I thought I've been there. I thought we've been there a few times in the last, 10
I'm
years.
talking total chaos just starts hitting all the streets everywhere.
Mm.
The first thing I'd do, well, I can't say too much. Let's just say I'd get my fiance and my kids to safety first.
Thank you. There you go. There you go, people.
That's the first thing I do, and I have a place to go for that.
Yeah.
There you go.
I really I can't say I'd do anything. I have to protect Malik, and right here in my home is probably the best place for us.
No, you'd come with me.
How are you
All right.
coming to get me?
I'll meet you at the bridge.
The bridge. There'd be a little tugboat out in the water. Wait.
Yep. I'll be like, hurry up! There's submarines everywhere.
As one starts coming up, he starts
Well-
flying up slowly.
Exactly.
Oh, geez. I don't know. It's
If the shit hits the fan, if nobody's getting out of the city, it's not gonna happen.
Oh yeah, the borders will be closed up right away.
No. Yeah, you better know before the shit hits the fan. You're ready to fucking before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the
By
country.
the time that we hear it, it's too late.
Yeah.
I'm in the country, and I'm gonna go deeper into the woods. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I am too. Can't hear.
But you know what? You just gotta have your heart right.
I'm in the middle of nowhere.
That's all you can do is just have your heart right, because that's why Obama wanted to gather everybody up in the city. He tried to force the schools out in the rural areas to close, so people would have to move into the cities with their children to get their children to go to school.
Why do you think they're stealing so much rural land, man? It forces people to move to the city.
And they're stealing lots of it. There is lots and lots of it. Tons of land.
And they will barricade this.
Yeah, you know what? This is the way I see it. And this is all true fact. I mean, not true fact. This is all out of the bottom of my heart. And yeah, there probably is going to be a video made of this one. I'd rather put up with a zombie apocalypse than put up with UN troops coming in telling me to get down on the floor. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm trained in taking out zombies.
I mean, think it. That's pretty bad when you think about it. Versus, okay, in one hand, you're weighing it out. You got the zombie apocalypse. And then on the other hand, you got the UN troops. Oh, yeah, I'll put up with the dead guys any day. But it's just, you know, it makes you wonder, what exactly are we heading into? Because if there's a war, okay, you guys need to understand something. I'm over here where the heart of the tunnels started. Now, if you pull up a map, and I'm going to do a show on it, you see all these tunnels that go from here to Virginia, from here to Florida, from here to California. And they're tunnels. And they're big enough. They're starting to put things in them like, you know, stocks. They got farms down there. Now, let me ask a question. Are they getting ready for something catastrophic that's going to hit our Earth? They're getting ready for war. What the hell are they getting ready for? And if only the elites get to go, who are the elites going to pick on to make more money from? If we're all gone. See,
Not
I've been to
yet.
them. I've been standing right outside the entrance of them tunnels. I've seen them.
I don't think that they want a world. They just want to depopulate a major. They can't get rid of us all. They want to just depopulate, you know, quite a bit is what they want. They're still going to need their slaves.
Yeah, and they get to take their fucking butler and maid. What the hell? And their dog walker, their nanny. Let's see
Oh, you
what.
got it. Well, if Clinton goes, you know there's going to be a nanny.
Hey, did you guys vet that too? That's what I want to ask you. Is it true that the Clintons moved the Clinton Foundation Fund to Switzerland,
Oh, I don't know.
and now they're claiming they're broke?
What?
Oh, really? Again? They
Maybe-
pulled this stunt
They
already.
think-
They pulled this stunt when they were
Ever.
stealing curtains from the White House.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
got mad because she had to take the damn things back.
Yep.
Ain't that
Yeah,
something?
I mean, who the hell does that?
Well, see, every first lady, let me explain to you here.
Yeah, I know they get to decorate.
They get to redecorate, but give me a break. You don't take the
I know.
And you know,
It's-
this redecorating crap is bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't like what the last first lady did. That stuff costs money. You know what? Pay me to redecorate my home. This is bullshit. Our taxpayers pay for a lot of stuff we don't say okay to. You know that? That's just messed up. And then Michelle Obama, and I'm gonna have to go back and check on the other ladies too, so I can be fair. But Michelle Obama spent $172,000 just to have her clothing transferred to her vacations. Can we talk about this? How much clothing do you need to take on a vacation, darling?
How much clothing is $110,000 worth?
Right?
Like, how many outfits do you get with that? Like 3?
I don't know. I'm just telling you what I was told.
Like, I don't get it. I don't get the idea that these people that run the country have to have better outfits than we do. Where did that come
Thank you.
from?
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
If I would love to see a first lady in her sweatpants running around the house, no hair done, you know what I mean? Vacuuming maybe.
Thank you. That's like, okay, we should have known this was coming because look at Leave It to Beaver. That woman was in a pearl necklace and she walked around like she was coming off a showroom floor. When you know a house that big they lived in, she ain't gonna be looking like that every day. What the hell? So what did the president's women do? They like, we got to be like that. You got a nanny. You got your kids are taken care of. They're sheltered. And then you're gonna spend $172,000. Oh, God, I can't even say it again. It gives me a migraine to think about it. And it's like, stop. You shouldn't have to transfer that much clothing. Oh. Unless it's transferring it back and she just bought a lot. I can't even fathom it. I can't even think about it. That's just too much money.
Maybe it wasn't clothing. Maybe it was something that was promised to that country getting shipped over. We don't know.
Well, what I don't understand is when you go on vacation and you're going together, you're going to the same place. Don't you travel together, right?
You would think, yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know how Obama got there. He wasn't with Michelle, but she was on Air Force One, her and the girls, and went to a vacation spot, and Obama met her there.
Well, how come they couldn't put her luggage in on the flight? Like,
No shit.
why?
They got room.
Yeah, that's not a small plane.
Right.
That's just extravagant spending, if you ask me. And you know, and what gets me is here there was four let me get this right, 400.2 billion dollars missing out of the Federal Reserve. And Veritas did a show on this. There's a cargo plane in the middle of the night while everybody's sleeping, takes 400.2 billion to Iran in different currency. Now, wait a minute, I'm not done. A month later, it is said that Obama bought a mansion, which looks like a compound more than a mansion, in Dubai. Now, why would he buy a mansion in Dubai? And why is it cost? The mansion cost
extradited.
4.2.
He can't be
Yeah.
extradited.
I was gonna say he can't be.
Oh,
Dubai.
Yeah.
oh wow. Okay, it's 4
Why?
point.
And plus, why do you think so many people go, like whistleblowers and stuff like that? They go to Venezuela. A lot of them, even a lot of ex FBI and CIA go to Venezuela.
You don't want to be
And Hitler.
And
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I got another question that needs to be asked because I'm trying to fathom, get my brain set around all this. Okay, what about the Iran deal? What do you think that was about? What the hell? We've never made a deal with Iran. They over there chanting "Kill America, kill Americans," and he goes makes a deal with them, and then they still call him chant. They're still chanting "Kill us" after they get their money and everything.
Yeah, but I think that has a lot to do with the fact that Iran also doesn't have a central bank. You have to think of Russia, Syria, Iran, and someplace else does not have a central bank. Well, Libya, but now they do. And look what they've done in Libya. So they
Yeah, I didn't see on that. That's right.
Right?
Uh-huh. Exactly. I did a show on that. And I'm telling you right now, there's just too much going on. We can't even fathom. And now that it's getting out, because we can say what we want about the young kids and the internet. I wish we didn't have it and blah, 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 blah. Okay. But yeah, but thanks to the internet, we're finding out more that we need to know because we were in the dark 20 years ago. You see what I'm saying? And now that there's the internet, it's hard to hide it. You got hackers all over the world and they're out there to prove a point. And that's one thing about hackers is the harder the job, the more challenging it is for them. And it's sad, but you even got hackers in ISIS. And here I did a show and I showed, and I had the pictures of this guy that shows him in military uniform with his finger up. And he had a beard and everything. And then it shows him with the same birthmark right underneath his left eye. Same shape, everything. And it was him. The lips, the nose, the eyes, the cheeks, everything. He coming right into the gate with a green shirt that says, "Thank you, America," with rolled up paper in his hand, like they were some sort of papers. And then backpacks they give him. And he's smiling his ass off with a pair of shades, freshly cut, shaven face. Excuse me? See, that's what I was talking about when I was saying if we can't vet them, we can't let them. We need a better vetting system. I'm not saying don't give refuge. I'm saying we got to find a way to vet who's coming into our country. It's been broken too long. And now we have 32.
Possible.
We have 32 no-go zones in America. And if you look at the map, like I did on my show, I showed it on my show. It's got us all surrounded. Now this man builds this mansion. You guys probably seen it on, what's that wrestler that was governor of Minnesota? Ventura.
Jesse Ventura.
Yeah, Jesse. You seen him do a show, and he showed that mansion. Everybody said it was Illuminati. No, he's an ex-CIA agent. He knows something's coming down. Because I went over there and took a picture of his house and got his name off the mailbox, and I searched his name, and he's an ex-CIA agent. And he is CEO of, guess what, religion? Scientology.
If Tom doesn't come back on, this live stream's gonna black off.
I was just wondering
Where is he?
I don't know. He took off a
he
while
was
ago.
gone. I don't know.
Come back.
I thought he was just being nice and let me speak. of bitch. We lost our. No, it won't. No, it won't. Believe me, Mike. I've been thrown off too many times and came back. Is he okay? Somebody got a number on him? Because if we hop off here, it's just going to run till.
Yeah, let me text him.
Yeah. Because it's just going to run until we lost our Chandler. I do that a lot. You can ask Mama. I'll be bouncing out. One night I stayed in my chat. I said, hell with it. I'm just going to stay in my chat. It was 3 times in one night. And they're like, stay here, Clovis. You're safe here. And it's like, yeah, I ain't going back in there again. See, YouTube, ever since they started that red, go red,
Yeah.
they've been really slacking on taking care of the